The Joker, world's most terrifying serial killer. Location, Chicago. On the night of September 14, 1977, 9-year-old Donnie was returning home after playing in the park when a car stopped near him. Inside the car was his favorite, Pogo the Clown. Pogo magically pulled out chocolates and balloons from a rope and offered them to Donnie. Tempted, Donnie got into the car, but that was the last time he was seen. He never returned home. Police investigated Donnie's disappearance but couldn't reach any conclusion. Over the past 4 years, similar disappearances had occurred where rumors of a clown being seen nearby circulated, but no solid clue or evidence was found. Almost a year later, December 1978, 15-year-old Robert was working in a pharmacy. A painter named John Wayne Gacy came in. Before stepping out to talk to Gacy about a job, Robert borrowed his jacket from a colleague named Kim. Kim had kept a film roll receipt in the jacket. Robert wore the jacket and went outside, but he too never returned. Robert's parents searched all night but couldn't find him. His father quickly involved the police. During questioning, police found out that Robert was last seen with John Gacy. Upon checking Gacy's criminal record, they discovered he had been in jail multiple times for physical assault and was accused of stalking and threatening young boys. Police started surveillance on Gacy, but there was no movement for several days. Finally, during a search of his house, police found several disturbing things: clown costumes in Gacy's bedroom, clown makeup items and terrifying clown paintings, a large number of adult films, a ring and several sexual toys, 2 books, Loving Young Men and Pretty Boys Must Die, both focused on homosexuality. Police grew suspicious that Gacy preferred boys and could be the same clown involved in these missing persons cases. But what they observed during surveillance was the opposite. Gacy was a helpful, friendly man in his community. He performed as Pogo the Clown at cancer fundraisers, community parties, and children's birthdays. As the investigation deepened, police reopened missing persons cases linked to clowns. Witnesses who had seen the clown described features and makeup that matched Gacy's Pogo persona. Multiple people came forward saying they knew someone who had worked for Gacy and was now missing. In the first search, police had found a ring at Gacy's home engraved with J.S., belonging to missing boy John Sink. One day, Gacy, trying to clear his name, invited police officers into his home. Officer Bob pretended he needed to use the restroom and secretly started inspecting the house. He noticed Gacy's house had changed, now filled with clown DVDs and paintings. Suddenly, the heating system turned on, and Bob smelled rotting meat from the vents. A stench that even Gacy's ex-wife and neighbors had complained about. Bob suspected that Gacy was hiding bodies inside the air ducts. While investigating, Bob found a keychain labeled Don, exactly like the one missing boy Donnie used to have. Before Bob could continue, Gacy showed up and he had to stop. Police tightened surveillance on Gacy. They didn't leave him alone for even a second. As a result, he couldn't perform as a clown anymore. Then one night, Gacy stormed into the office of his lawyers, Sam and Leroy, frustrated and angry. While drinking, he confessed to killing several boys, all while dressed as Pogo the Clown. Sam and Leroy were shocked. They immediately called the police and asked them to arrest Gacy. But by the time police arrived, Gacy had sobered up, denied everything, and ran away. Police teams quickly chased and cornered his car from both ends and arrested him. During interrogation, Gacy confessed to everything and led police and forensic teams to a corner of his house marked with spray paint. When Officer Bob shone a flashlight into that spot, they saw red worms crawling out. Upon digging, they found 3 rotting dead bodies, one of which matched Donnie's DNA. Gacy admitted to burying 27 bodies in his house and dumping 6 into the river, including Robert's body. Over the following weeks, police dismantled Gacy's house and found 29 bodies in total. During interrogation, Gacy also confessed that he committed all his murders dressed as Pogo the Clown, because people love clowns, and no one would ever suspect a clown. He said he was bisexual and lured young boys and girls to his home by offering candy dressed as a clown. Once inside, He would trap them, assault them, and finally strangle them to death. Eventually, Gacy was arrested for the murders of Donnie and Robert and sentenced to death. Just before his execution, Gacy laughed like a clown and shouted, "Kiss my ass," and died laughing. But surprise, surprise, Gacy wasn't alone. He had unidentified accomplices who helped him commit these murders. If this clown's story chilled your spine, then you'll absolutely love the Red Thread first original web series.